The lights inside the AT&T Center burn hot, washing over a crowd that knows it is about to witness more than just a fight. There is history in this building tonight, tension humming through the air like electricity before a storm. This is not simply a main event, it is a crossroads. On one side stands Andre Berto, the former WBC and IBF welterweight champion of the world, a fighter once crowned, once celebrated, now searching for validation and revival. On the other side is Jesus Soto Karass, forged in grit and volume, a pressure fighter from Mexico whose record does not tell the full story of his resolve. As the tail of the tape flashes across the screen, height and reach quietly whisper advantages, but boxing has never been decided by numbers alone. The introductions echo, names announced with reverence, and when Berto's name rings through the arena, it carries expectation, power, speed, and the memory of past glory. Soto Karass receives his own roar, fueled by belief and hunger rather than accolades. The referee brings them together, gloves touching in the center of the ring. Final instructions given. This is a fight scheduled for 12 rounds or less, but nothing about it feels measured or cautious. Berto wants a fast start, a statement. Soto Karass wants pressure, chaos, and to test the heart of a former champion. As the bell rings, the crowd rises instinctively, sensing that styles are about to collide violently. There is no feeling-out dance here, no polite probing. This is immediate intent, the opening chapter of a fight that will soon abandon strategy for survival. And the ring, silent just moments ago, now feels far too small for what is coming. From the opening exchanges, the fight explodes into motion. Berto fires first, sharp and confident, snapping right hands down the middle, trying to remind everyone, including himself, of who he once was. But Soto Karass does not retreat. He leans in, crowding the space, forcing exchanges, answering with looping overhands and short hooks that turn the bout into a phone booth war almost instantly. An overhand right from Soto Karass whistles in, met by a crisp counter from Berto, and suddenly both men are trading with intent. Soto Karass begins establishing his jab, then sneaks in uppercuts on the inside, subtle but punishing. Berto answers with combinations, left hooks that crack against gloves and temples, but there's a rhythm forming, and it favors pressure. Soto Karass keeps leaning forward, perhaps recklessly, yet his short punches keep landing. The crowd reacts to every exchange, a roar rising and falling with each heavy connection. Berto's confidence grows when he lands clean, but with each moment spent on the ropes, doubts creep in. Soto Karass works the body relentlessly, thudding shots into the ribs, then snapping back upstairs. The early rounds are competitive, violent, and fast-paced, not tactical chess, but controlled chaos. Both men are landing, both absorbing punishment, yet it becomes clear that Soto Karass is comfortable in the fire. He thrives there. Berto, meanwhile, begins to feel the weight of every exchange, the pressure mounting, the margin for error shrinking. The fight is still young, but already it is demanding something deeper than skill. It is demanding endurance, composure, and heart. As the fight moves into the middle rounds, the tone shifts. The exchanges become uglier, heavier, more desperate. Soto Karass increases his output, throwing punches in bunches, especially on the inside, where his uppercuts and body shots begin to leave visible marks. Berto's left eye starts to swell, a physical manifestation of the pressure he's under. He fires back, landing sharp left hooks and trying to reassert control, but the right hand, once a weapon, is fading. Compromised, lacking conviction, Soto Karass senses it. He attacks the body with renewed purpose, ripping hooks downstairs before snapping straight rights upstairs. Berto finds himself backed into the ropes repeatedly, forced to fight off the back foot, absorbing punishment as he looks for moments to escape. Still, He refuses to fold. He digs deep, throwing left hands with everything he has left, reminding everyone that resilience has always been part of his story. The crowd is fully invested now, roaring as momentum swings violently back and forth. Punch statistics climb, sweat and blood mix under the lights, and the ring becomes a battlefield of attrition. Soto Karass's confidence grows with every exchange he wins, while Berto's survival instincts kick in. This is no longer about elegance or titles. It's about who can endure more pain. The middle rounds are brutal, punishing, and relentless, transforming the fight into something primal. Each man is marked, breathing heavier, shoulders burning, but neither steps back. This is where reputations are rewritten. By the late rounds, the fight has become a test of sheer will. Andre Berto is clearly injured, his right shoulder betraying him, limiting his arsenal. He adjusts, relying almost exclusively on his left hand, jabs, hooks, and body shots thrown with stubborn defiance. Remarkably, once he accepts the limitation, he finds moments of clarity, even success, landing clean left hooks and momentarily slowing Soto Karass. But Soto Karass refuses to let him reset. He keeps coming. Volume unrelenting, punching arms, ribs, shoulders, head, anywhere he can land leather. Every exchange drains energy. Every clinch offers only fleeting relief. The crowd senses the danger, the possibility of a dramatic ending looming with every combination. Soto Karass stalks forward, cutting off the ring, while Berto fights in spurts, digging deep to stay alive. The jab flickers, the body shots thud, and exhaustion hangs heavy in the air. Both fighters are marked by war, but Soto Karass appears fresher, stronger, more composed in the chaos. Still, Berto's heart keeps him standing, keeps him swinging, keeps him in the fight when logic says he shouldn't be. This is boxing stripped bare, pain, pride, and perseverance colliding under bright lights. The late rounds feel endless, every second stretched by anticipation, every punch carrying potential finality. Then suddenly, everything accelerates. Soto Karass lands clean, dropping him briefly earlier, and the tension spikes to a breaking point. Berto rises, but the damage is undeniable. Soto Karass attacks the body again, then snaps a left uppercut through the guard, following with a straight right that lands flush. Berto tries to answer, tries to summon one last surge, but the shots keep coming. The center of the ring becomes the site of a final reckoning as Soto Karass unloads, combinations flowing naturally, instinctively. Berto's defenses crumble under the pressure. He stumbles, tries to fire back, but his legs betray him. Another clean shot lands, and this time, Andre Berto goes down hard. The referee steps in immediately, waving it off without hesitation. The fight is over. The crowd erupts, stunned, roaring, absorbing the magnitude of what they've just seen. In a stacked welterweight division, one man moves forward, and another is left to confront the harsh truth of the sport. At 48 seconds of the 12th round, it is official. Jesus Soto Karass is declared the winner by technical knockout, capturing his 18th career knockout and reclaiming the NABF welterweight championship. Applause rains down, respect filling the arena for both warriors. Soto Karass stands victorious, arms raised, the product of pressure, persistence, and belief. Andre Berto, bruised and broken but unbowed, rises slowly, the echoes of past glory mingling with the reality of the present. This was not just a fight, it was a war of identities. A former champion, searching for redemption, met a relentless challenger determined to seize his moment. And on this night, grit overcame pedigree. The crowd understands it. Boxing understands it. This is why they fight. This is why the lights shine. This is why the bell rings.